All right, what's up, boys and girls? We got part five of the series today. Just again, a quick thank you for the likes, the subs, the comments, man. It makes my day. It really does. So, thank you so much. In this one, we're gonna take a look at three different people. And by the way, the theme of this video is just dumb. That's the theme of the video. These people are dumb, and the first one is without a doubt the dumbest person that I've covered in this series so far. At a certain point when I was doing this, I had to just stop, start shaking my head, and I couldn't believe I was making this video. And the joke's on me. He trolled me because I should have known better just by looking at his fucking name, what I was getting myself into. But anyways, the first person is CM Full. The second person is a Paypig by the name of Jakileez, and I'm sure everybody knows this guy. He has not been donating lately the way he used to, so Jakileez, you need to step it up, buddy. Phil needs that positive benefit from you, and he needs it now desperately, as you've been seeing him lately. Even though he's made whatever it is, 18,000 in the last month and a half. Shout out to Kama Kiwi Farms for that. That's the Lord's work, brother. And the third person is a individual by the name of Hollywood J Whale, and I can't believe he calls himself that. And it's J Hale who apparently gets upset when you call him J Whale. Again, some of the stuff I couldn't believe I was reading, and that he would call himself that, but those are the three participants in the series. Let's go ahead and get into CM Full first, and I wanted to set a theme here with CM Full. So his gag, or his shtick, whatever you want to call it, is going in and always asking DSP to play the Quiet Man, or Quiet Men, whatever the game is, I don't know. But some of these... So I saw CM Full go in one day and ask DSP, he asked him like a question and then he shifts it into, will you play the Quiet Man? And DSP gave a reaction that, it pissed me off when I saw it, because I saw the exact same reaction the next month. So CM Full asked the question, DSP goes, oh my God, CM Full, you got me. I can't believe you got me again. Guys, if you don't know, CM Full comes in and asks me about the Quiet Man every time, and I never see it coming. You got me. So I looked at it and I knew he was being fake or whatever. And then another video that I clicked on, like the next month, CM Full comes in and asks the exact same question. And DSP goes, oh my God, CM Full, you got me again. So guys, in case you don't know, CM Full always comes in, excuse me, and asks the same question about the Quiet Man. And it was the exact same response, a month apart. And that's DSP's life now. Like I said in the last video about the stripper part, he doesn't like these people. He wants their money, obviously. He takes their money and he gives these, just like his pre-streams are, how they're planned out, and just these fake reactions. And like I saw him reading the question under his breath like he normally does. And then he fucking proceeded to read the question and give that answer. And this guy, like I said, man, this is the dumbest fucking person that I've covered. So the first picture, and I'm setting a pattern here. So this is December 2nd of 2018. This is why I blew it up like this. You might not be able to see the message, but it says, 400 bitch here. DSP, you should take a poll about the Quiet Men situation. So again, that's December 2nd of 2018. Let's go to the next picture. I'm having to blow these up so I can look at them, so it takes me a second here. But next picture, excuse me, May 18th of 2019. It says, hey DSP, I got a great idea for subs goal. Play the Quiet Man. And it's just more nonsense. So let's go to the next picture. This is August 12th of 2020. $4.20 tip. DSP, I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. P.S. Play the Quiet Man. So this is 3 years in a row of just coming in. And again, this is just a small taste. 3 years in a row of just coming in, saying the exact same thing over and over and over. Literal definition of insanity. What are you expecting different from these messages? He's never going to play this fucking game, ever. But and this guy's got kids, man. I've seen him mention his kids before. I don't want to hear no shit about he's in a wheelchair or he's wearing a helmet or something. This guy's got fucking kids, and he does this all the time. So anyways, the next two are going to be clips. And I shit you not, man. These were 1 day apart. Like you can go, one of them was October 5th, one of them was October 6th. These are 1 day apart. It's the same playthrough. DSP's wearing different clothes, which tells you it's a different day. 1 day apart, and I want you to listen to the first clip. I'm going to play the second one immediately afterwards. He asked the same fucking question back-to-back days. Literally, he changed one thing about the question. I don't get it. By far, the dumbest person we've covered here. Let's go.
Thank you, Sarah. Shout out to CM Fool, who tipped me $2 and said, DSP, 10 years from now, do you want to look back on your life and say I play on normal, or do you want to be a man and say I played on nightmare? If I play everything on nightmare difficulty now, in 10 years' time, how about I go back and replay everything on a harder difficulty, right? That's right. There you go. I'm actually looking ahead for a variety of content in the future. Okay. Well, CM Fool just tipped me $1 and said, DSP, 1,000 years from now, do you want to be remembered as a streamer who played a game on normal or a hero who plays a game on nightmare difficulty? 1,000 years from now, I doubt humans will exist. I'm being serious. We'll probably all be we'll killed each other off.
Alright, and again, those were back-to-back fucking days. Tipsum asked the same exact question. The first one was 10 years. The second one was 1,000 years. He didn't get the message the first time, apparently. What is wrong with you, guy? What is wrong with you? Back-to-back days, you're asking him the same question. Like, do you not remember the answer he just gave you the day before? What are you doing? So anyways, again, we're just setting a pattern here. So, next picture. $4.20 tip. Oh my god, I included that picture. Look at that shit of DSP. Yeah, man. CM Fool is blazing the ib, don't you know? Fuck out of here, man. Look at this shit. Who makes this garbage? So DSP. CM Fool has his version of the Martin Luther King dream speech. Martin Luther King Jr., obviously. So, DSP, I have a dream that one day little CM Fools live in a nation where DSP plays the quiet man. That's your fucking dream. That is your fucking dream. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know what to say. I had to stop this at a certain point and be like, is this guy being serious? Is he joking? I just don't understand. I have a dream. I have a dream. Anyways, the next one is going to be a clip, and now that I'm looking at it, I see what clip it is. I felt so much embarrassment. At first, I was embarrassed for CM Fool asking the question. Then I was embarrassed for DSP, the way he read it out. And you'll see. Let's get into it.
CM Fool tipped me $2.50 to become the first tip of the night. CM Fool breaking the streak because there was no one who had tipped so far. I'll put you up there once I get to the white line. He says, yo, 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 yo. Very nice. Thank you, CM Fool.
Okay, so, holy shit, man. And I had to come back and record while that was fresh as soon as I finished seeing it. And I love the way he says very nice at the end of it, too. What was very nice about that, you fucking idiot? CM Fool, you're stupid. And this guy's just, I can't believe he read that off like that. What is wrong with you, DSP? And he gave a little arm signal, too, like he was on the Titanic singing in the front of the ship or some shit, man. Get the fuck off of my screen. I don't ever want to look at you again. And so, the next one is the last one for CM Fool, and it is a clip, obviously. And I love DSP's reaction, because this is the reaction I had this entire time reading this fucking guy's messages. I couldn't understand. I love DSP's reaction, too, because he's just outright insulting the guy with his reaction. He didn't have to say anything. And, well, you'll see. You'll see. We'll get into it.
Fuck. He's Boba, the Fett. CM Fool just sent me $1. He says, don't they yet or you miss important item and have to go back through the temple again? What? I have no idea what you just said, dude. Thank you for the dollar tip, CM Fool. I don't have a clue what that was intending to say. That was quite confusing. What the frick, dude?
Alright. Thank you for the dollar tip, CM Fool. Just don't fucking talk and don't tip me again. Again, that was my reaction to almost all of these messages, and I'm glad I came across that one because it summed it up for me. But CM Fool, again, you are the dumbest fucking person that I've covered in this series, and it's not even close. And I covered Life Surfer Soul and OIC, so I don't even know what you can do to just, it's just whatever. Anyways, let's move on. So we get Jakileez, next part of the video, and the Paypig known as Jakileez, he, again, he hasn't been there lately, or he's been there. I saw him last night. I was in the restream. Shout out to all the homies in the restream. And Jakileez was there in the new sub-only mode that DSP was raving about and all over Twitter. And I didn't listen to his pre-stream today, so that tells you what day it is today. But I'm sure he was raving about sub-only mode and all the, by the way, the $30. Did you like that too, you piece of shit? That's what you get. Trying to keep the fucking trolls out of there. That's what you fucking get. Rat bastard. Anyways, Jakileez, DSP needs that positive benefit from you desperately, as you can see. So you need to start tipping again, buddy. So he tips $20. And again, the theme of the video, just dumb. Don't know what to ask. Laugh out loud. Have some money. Don't know what to ask. Laugh out loud. Have some money. What is fucking wrong with you, man? What are you doing? Like, CM Fool, he's just dumb. What's your fucking excuse? Just give him the money next. Don't just send a blank message. Send a blank check, whatever you want. Just don't say anything next time. Fucking idiot. Alright, next message. And I think some of you have probably seen this one before. Donated $15, and this is so sad, man. Was working hard yesterday, and a nice lady gave me a nice tip. But then I get home and I lost a freaking tip. Was, I'm assuming, pissed off or whatever, the rest of the night. You ever had any similar shitty moments like that? And yes, he has similar shitty moments like that. Guy just went through a fucking bankruptcy. But this also proves that this guy works or worked in the service or retail industry. He relies on tips. Probably making minimum wage, and again, no offense to anybody that works in that, you got to pay your fucking bills. The difference between you, if you're doing that, and this guy is he's giving his fucking money to DSP. So he works in some, service or retail or whatever, and he's surviving off of tips, and he's going, and you've seen this guy in there before, tipping $50, $100. What is wrong with you, man? You're working for these fucking tips. And DSP's crying, and you're giving him money. Like he has it harder than you. I don't know what you do for a living, where you're at now, where you're working at now, but you can't be this dumb, man. You're probably busting your ass working 2 shifts or something. This guy's in his pajamas begging for money, and you're giving it to him. Wake up, man. Jesus. Alright, next fucking picture. Here's a $30 tip. Sup. Sorry, I haven't been attending your Sekiro streams. I finally got the game and don't want to be spoiled. Hope you have a good day. So here's a fucking drive-by tip. Not gonna watch. Probably doesn't care. Just showing up. Again, you probably got a tip, a nice tip. You went home and lost it and then still gave this guy money. Fuck is wrong with you, man? Learn, dude. Learn from your fucking mistakes. These are mistakes. You need to learn from them. Anyways, next picture. Here we go. Look at this. The evolution. $15, $20, $30, $50. Sup. Haven't interacted with you for a year, but have been keeping up. Hope you've been doing well. Positive interaction. This is what DSP thrives on. You are a terrible human being, Jakileez. Do you know that? You are an awful human being. Haven't interacted with you for a year, but have been keeping up. Hope you've been doing well. Why did you come back? Why are you still in there currently? Take those tips that you're getting and round them up and put them towards yourself, man, because you need the help more than DSP does, dude. I can fucking guarantee you that. Anyways, the next one's going to be a video clip, and we're going to finish Jakileez with this one. And this is fitting. This is fitting. We'll see.
I don't know about other countries because I can't really speak to that. In the United States of America, I've lived on the East Coast and the West Coast. I've been north and south. I've been in every direction of this country, and people are the fucking same. Lazy. And you find a rare few people who are decent, who are hardworking, who care, who have decency, and they struggle. They struggle because they got to put up with the fucking people who are no loads and just don't want to do anything. And it sucks because that's no way to go through fucking life, but that's how our country is. That's right, Chris the Angel. He says it's the mentality that someone else will do it and everyone else thinks that way. You're right. Someone else will do it if I don't do it. No, it'll just fucking sit there.
Alright, so what do you even fucking say about what he just said? Calling other people lazy while he's sitting there in his pajamas begging for money playing video games. And I don't even want to rant on DSP because there's so many detractors out here that already do this. But that is just... I don't know whether he believes that or not, or whether he's just saying anything that pops into his head, but that's fucking ridiculous. Anyways, and then look at what Jakileez did. This was shortly after that rant, like seconds after that rant. $50, I got you, bro. Jakileez, you might be the dumbest person now that I've covered. Now that we went after CM Full, you might be the dumbest person. He's sitting there crying about lazy people that don't want to work, that get the short end of the stick, while he's in his fucking pajamas playing video games. And you do essentially what he's criticizing people for. You just give him $50. Why, man? Can you not see the fucking manipulation he's doing with you? I mean, you're stupid, but you can't be that stupid. You did exactly what he just said. You're feeding into this shit. He's the one he's talking about. The fuck is wrong with you? $50 for that, man. You're an embarrassment, Jack. You're an awful, AWFU. You're an awful person. I can see why DSP likes you. Just no brain cells. Just don't think. Just do it. Fucking idiot. Alright, in the last part of the video, we're going to cover a young old man by the name of Hollywood J. Whale. And again, I can't believe you call yourself that. This guy is ridiculous. J. Whale, you might be the dumbest person that I've covered in the series so far, now that we got to you. But he tips $5. Boy, your trolls don't like when I tip you. The angry private messages I get are hilarious. Fucking dorks. And you're a fucking idiot, J. Whale. By the way, I included that picture. Who looks like a troll in this situation? The people messaging you or that guy you're giving fucking money right there? Look at him. That looks like a troll to me, buddy. Again, what are you giving him money for? Because people are messaging you, so you're giving him money? Hollywood J. Whale, what is wrong? And the reason I keep saying that name over and over is, and you'll see it in one of the pictures, because the next time he shows up in DSP's chat, I wouldn't mind if some socks came up or some people just started calling him Hollywood J. Whale, because that shit needs to stick, because he's just dumb. He's dumb. But why are you giving him money? To spite people? Is that what you think you're doing in your mind? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? We don't give a shit. We're laughing at you for this. Look at the next picture. Bow down to the king, $110 from Hollywood J. Whale. Bow down to him and kiss his hooves. You're disgusting, J. Whale. You're a terrible, awful person. $110, bow down to the king. You're a moron. Next one's going to be a video clip, and listen to what he says, man. It's fucking ridiculous.
Jay Hale to me $10 and Merry Christmas. I love the show and I love you, Sniff. Well, thank you, Jay Hale, for a $10 tip. I appreciate that. I just checked it is a verified account, so I appreciate that very much. Jay Hale, I apologize because I actually found out recently that someone had impersonated you with some tips over the last month, and I don't know if the messages were yours or not. I read them out thinking they were you, and now I actually know that you have a verified account, and I know who to believe when it's you and when it's not. And I feel bad because there's some people who fool me, and it has nothing to do with you. You know, it wasn't you. Actually, someone said something gross in your name, and I thought it was you, and it wasn't. So thank you, J Hill, for the tip, and apologies if I ever read out a tip before I said it was you and it wasn't. But thank you for the verified tip. I appreciate that.
All right, a lot to break down there. By the way, do you like the snort at the end? I left that in specifically for y'all, so thank you. You're welcome for that. Thank me later. He said, "I love you" again. I don't know if he was joking or whatever, but another one. What is this? Like the fifth guy in this series to tell him that he loves him. These are grown men. I love you. Fuck out of here with that. Also, there's a couple things I wanted to break down in this. Look at the top of the screen there. How depressed do you think, and I know this was a Christmas event, so it was a little bit special, but $30 stream last night is what he came up with. A $30, look at that. Tips total, almost $400. Murdoch, 200. A 2,750 bit cheer from Golden Nobles. 1,014 subs. And by the way, in the restream, shout out to my homeboy Max Reyes Sosa, because he brought up something that I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true, but it made me fucking crack up, and I wished that it was true. So his theory was that, like, in the chat last night, it was $30, right, in the tip department. And there was like maybe 5, 6, 7 new members that joined the channel. And he noticed that none of them ever said anything. None of them spoke in the chat. None of them said anything. And he goes, I wonder if it's OIC so desperate to give subs to him. He's making new accounts and subbing to the channel and just abandoning them immediately. And that made me crack up. But at the same time, I was like, please, please let that be true. This guy, you know where the majority of those 1,000 subs came from. Please let this guy be creating just bot accounts and subbing to his channel because he's so desperate to give this guy money. Please let that be true. But again, just look at those totals up there and look at him now. Yeah, he's made a lot of money over the last month and a half, but it's not worth it. Look how he has to act, man. Look at the way the things he does, the things he says. This is his life. It's fucking sad, man. It's sad. And the other thing I wanted to point out from this was all that ranting he did in the last like 20 seconds of it. Listen to what you have to go through to be a fan of this fucking guy, much less give him money. But to be a fan of this fucking guy. So apparently there was some J-Hell sock accounts or whatever. They were talking nasty in chat, according to DSP. He probably shit-talked J-Whale thinking it was him, just like he did DJ Runo, by the way. He probably shit-talked J-Whale, and look what happens. J-Whale comes back. You're stupid, by the way. You tip him again. He apologizes. Sorry about that, but now I know it's you because you're an official member or whatever. But look what you have to go through to be a fan of this fucking guy. And some of these guys are just so obsessed with this guy, they'll just do anything to stay a fan of him. And it's fucking beyond pathetic, man. I got so much out of this clip in just, 30 seconds or whatever it was. But it's terrible. And by the way, I bring up DJ Runo because hearing this made me think back to him. And I'm not sure if it's Mighty D or David Davidson or Mr. Huff stuff. Somebody has a 40+ minute video about that night with DJ Runo and Untitled Goose Game. You can look it up just by those keywords. And DSP shit all over DJ Runo. He went off on him the entire fucking night. I think he was playing like Minecraft or something, or I don't know, fucking Pokemon or something. And he went off on him. He called him just a backstabbing piece of shit. He doesn't want fans like DJ Runo. He just called him a terrible human being, a terrible person. Don't ever come back to my fucking streams. And at the end of the night, when somebody said, I don't think that was the real DJ Runo, he just kind of threw a throwaway apology. I'm not sure. Somebody says that might not have been the real DJ Runo. If it's not, I'm sorry. And he ended the fucking stream. And the next day, this motherfucker had the nerve to come back and say, I never said what the trolls are saying. I said, they're taking it out of context. I never said any of that stuff. I said, DJ Runo, I wasn't sure if you made that comment, and then I apologized. I never said any of that. They're trying to make me look bad. There is a 40+ minute video on you assassinating him basically on camera. And it wasn't even the right fucking guy. So this is what made me think about that. He probably did that to Jay Well too. I wasn't going to go look for the clips because I already looked through too much of this shit as it is. But he probably did the same thing to Hollywood Jay Well. And Jay Well comes back and just gives him money anyways. What the fuck is wrong with you, idiot? Jesus, man. Look at this next picture too. Look how depressing this garbage is and dumb. There's Hollywood Jay Well. There you go. Hollywood Jay Well here, brother. You know something, brother? Tips $25. Some fat jabroni sent me a mean message, so I'm tipping you to spite him. What do you even say to this? Some fat jabroni sent me a meanie. He's a big meanie. So you're tipping DSP as Hollywood Jay Well to spite him. You're spiting yourself, you fucking idiot. You're not spiting anybody else. You're spiting your bank account. Maybe DSP got Hollywood Jay Well. Maybe that $25 put him over the top in Champions and he was able to get Hollywood Jay Well. Maybe. I'd like to think that. I have a dream also, seeing full, and that's my dream. Maybe he got Hollywood Jay Well in Champions by that $25. You fucking idiot. You're spiting yourself, you moron. What is wrong with you? Jesus, man. Next picture. $21 tip from Hollywood Jay Well. And although the king of hate walks through the valley of the shadow of trolls, he shall fear no fake tough guy. Now, I don't know who he was talking about here. Maybe somebody threatened DSP on Twitter or in the chat or something. I don't fucking know. Who cares? Fake tough guy. You just said you were tipping him to spite some meanie, some big meanie, and you got the nerve to call somebody else a fake tough guy. You and DSP are fucking cowards, man. You know what? I take that back. I do have a dream, CM Full. I have a dream that one day Hollywood Jay Well and DSP meet up in real life. That's my dream right there. And they meet up in a public place, and they run into 4 or 5 trolls, right? 4 or 5 just terrible trolls that DSP doesn't like. And it's Hollywood Jay Well and it's DSP against 4 or 5 trolls. And the 4 or 5 trolls start pummeling Hollywood Jay Well. Just beat him to a fucking pulp. And DSP slowly backs up as that's happening. And DSP starts doing DX crotch chops. Real fucking big tough guy starts doing DX crotch chops. Meanwhile, Jay Hell is getting his ass handed to him. And then DSP gets on the phone and calls Ket to come pick him up from work. And Ket has the car and she can't do it. So then he calls OIC because you know OIC is only 30 minutes away. And OIC drops the phone and gets there in 15 minutes somehow. Fucking figure that part out. And picks up DSP. Meanwhile, there's Hollywood Jay Hell just, again, beaten to a bloody fucking pulp. And DSP's in the car telling OIC, man, I did these DX crotch chops. You should have seen it. Those fake tough guys. Fuck you, Hollywood Jay Well, man. You fucking moron. Big meanie, fake tough guy, fucking dorks, Hollywood Jay Well. Fuck you, dude.
And he has an Urshifu as well. My skills are only getting sharper. Trying not to get captivated by my might. Oh, damn. Jay Hale, you're right. I forgot to read your question. Dude, I feel so bad. Jay Hale tips me $70. I don't read his question. I got so into this battle. Alright, so he says, what are your thoughts on Capcom vs. SNK 2? Would you ever play it on stream? That would be badass. Thanks for the years of entertainment, man. I gotta go.
Alright, we're going to end on that clip with Hollywood Jay Well. So he tips $70. He asks DSP a question. DSP takes his fucking money like they're on the schoolyard. Just takes it from him. Ignores the fucking question and keeps playing the game. And what does Hollywood Jay Well do? Does he stand up for himself? Does he say, bitch, you better answer my question? Does he say, refund my fucking money then if you're not going to answer? He didn't do either one of those two things. He tipped $5 more and asked the question again. And by the way, did you see DSP's reaction? He laughed in his fucking face. And he could do that because he knew you were going to do exactly what you did, Hollywood Jay Well. And that's give him more money. You are a walking, talking ATM to this guy. He put his code in. He took your fucking money. He didn't like the amount of money you gave him. He laughed at you. He put his code in again and took more. stand up for yourself. Grow a spine. Get a backbone. Because if you don't, I'm going to put my fucking code in next and I'm going to take your money. And then I'm going to laugh in your face and say, I don't like what you gave me. Give me more. And you're probably going to do it. Because you're Hollywood J. Whale, brother. I'll see y'all in part 6.